Alright guys, got a new permission here. It's Tuesday evening, early evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Really old house here. Really cool. Big yard. So, see what I can find. I'll get back to you when I get something good. Alright everybody, first target I got with any age to it. Clothesline. Looks like a clothesline pulley. Something along those lines, and there is a pipe in the ground right there. So I imagine maybe there was a clothesline that ran along here, I'm hoping. But, first relic. Get back to you when I get something else. Alright guys, been kind of slow going out here. I just got my first wheat. It's a 56D. Wasn't real deep, probably 4 inches. But, man, I'm hoping there's some silver in this yard. It's definitely old enough. Back to you when I get something else. Alright guys, first wheat was right here. Very next signal right here. About the same depth. I just got a 1930 wheat. 1930. It's in really good shape too for being so old. It should clean up nice. See you on the next one. Gotta be some silver in here. Alright everybody, I just got an Indian head penny, but you can't tell it's an Indian head penny because I'm not going to rub it. I can tell because I can see the 1 cent and the shield on the back. Very faint. Get it on something here so I can focus. Goes this way. You can kind of make out the 1 cent on there. There you go, that's better. See the wreath, maybe upside down. I don't know, it's real crusty, I don't want to rub it. I want to get that cleaned up at home. Show it to you on the wrap up. Stoked, my third Indian head penny of my life. Oh, there you go, you can see the outline of the face. Cool. See you in a few. Alright guys, yeah, that new permission that I was at, I only stayed there about 20 minutes, and the lady and her husband were leaving. I think they were going out to dinner or something. She asked me to come back another time. I guess she wanted to be there while I was doing the yard, but that's okay. I went over to that 1800s new permission that we got, me and Papa Larry. I ran over there and kind of went over a lot of the ground that we did already. But I tried a new technique with the Safari. I loosened the coil so it, would swing a little bit free. I usually keep it kind of stiff so it doesn't flop around, but I loosened it a little so it could pivot, and actually put the coil on the ground and was going back and forth, real slow and going trying to get some deep targets, and I ended up with like 10 square nails. It was the most square nails I ever found. That's the only problem I found doing that. Square nail sounds like a silver coin if you go over it the right way. And I ended up digging a lot of those, but that's right, they were 8-9 inches down. So it works, so you really get the depth that way. Just so happened to not swing over any silver, but that's okay. I ended up with a quarter, 4 dimes, 3 nickels, 8 copper pennies, 2 zincs. I got this deal, just a medallion or a charm or something. It's not anything special. Kind of neat though. I like the little figure on the front. I'm sure that has some kind of significance. I'm not sure who that is or anything. I got this. I think it was off of clothesline, maybe. I don't know. It was wore though. This thing's. You can see the end on this thing's pretty wore. It was used a lot. Whatever its purpose was, whether it held the dog on a rope or, on like a run, or whether it was for a clothesline. I got this thing. This was deep. I pulled this out. Almost looks like an old tool. And that house, that 1800s house, is by the original train station for that town I was detecting in. And so I don't know if this has something to do with the railroad, or I may be way off base. It may not have anything to do with it, but it does look like a tool to me of some kind. It's got a set thumb screw here. I think there's another piece to this that's not there, but I'm not sure if any of you guys recognize that or know what kind of tool that is or where it's from. Let me know. I got this shotgun shell. This is the coolest shotgun shell I ever found so far. This was very deep. It was under roots. I thought it was a nickel when it came out of the ground because, you know, it's dark and it was in the clod, so, you know, I thought it was a nickel. At first I thought it had a V nickel or something, but ended up being the shotgun shell. But it's pretty cool. It says star on it, and it's got a star around the primer there. It's not, the camera's not focusing like I want it to. Let's see. There you go. A little better. Star on the primer, and it says number 12. And then it's got, looks like OVC or UVC. I think it's OVC up at the top. Definitely the coolest shotgun shell I ever found. I think it's pretty old. Got that. And I got this, I think it's a lamp part. Maybe an oil lamp part. Not really sure. It's in good shape. But that was pretty neat. That was deep too. All this stuff pretty much was really deep. I was doing it. I was getting them using that technique. They're real slow with the coil on the ground, overlapping my swings. You know, just trying to be very thorough. I got this thing. I don't know if this is Teddy Roosevelt on here, or if it's like a Confederate soldier, but you can see the belt, see the hat, and the guys, the face, which looks like Teddy Roosevelt to me. In a military uniform. Got the belt there, and you can see the sword going down there, like a cavalry sword. And you know, it's pretty hard to make out the rest of it on the bottom, but man, this thing is awesome. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it was a picture or something. You can see tacks here. There's a tack there, and then there's actually the hole there that tacks out of that one. But and it was tacked to something. Maybe it was the top to a box or I don't know what. But this is one of the coolest relics I've ever found. I don't know what it is. Maybe one of you guys knows what that is. But definitely keep that. That's awesome. I thought I found 3 wheats, but when I checked my bag, I only had 2, so it might have fallen down. I was using my other bag, one I don't like so much. I left my big one at home, so I didn't have my container for coins. But I ended up with a 56D wheat in pretty good shape, and then a 1930 plain. I could have swore I had a wheat from the 40s, but I'm sure I'll find it later when I clean out the bag. And then I did get the Indian. It's a 1907 Indian, and it cleaned up awesome. You can see all the letters in it. It's not perfect or anything, but you can definitely see every letter in the Liberty under the loop. So the best Indian I've found so far. I've only found 3 and this one by far is got the best detail and everything else. It cleaned right up. Soap and water, toothbrush. I barely had to scrub it. It cleaned right up. So awesome find. So that's my midweek hunt. I don't know what kind of weather we're gonna get. I don't know that I'm gonna be getting out before the weekend. So happy hunting. Always fill your holes. And thanks for watching. Have a good week, everybody.